Smart Guy, one of my all-time favorite shows from the 90s. The editor remembers his sitcom fondly, sitting down to dinner with his family and watching the latest episode to air on Disney. There are plenty of recordings to pick from in the secret stash, and I found most of the episodes provided were a blast to watch. Smart Guy centers on TJ Henderson, a 10-year-old prodigy who got bumped up to high school, 10th grade to be specific. Alongside his teenage brother Marcus and the bro's best friend Mo, easily my favorite character on the show, TJ's escapades in adapting to high school shows why Dungeons & Dragons splits its brain-based stats into intelligence and wisdom separately. By this I mean, although it's grounded in the reality of 1990s Washington, D.C., Smart Guy does well to show that being a genius doesn't mean there isn't more to learn. Rounding out the regular roster of characters includes the other family members, the sophisticated elder sister Yvette, and the down-to-earth father Floyd. The show gives a good glimpse into teen culture back when, while still being a show just about anyone can tune into and enjoy. And hey, they got away with a lot of jokes that probably wouldn't fly on Disney these days, let me tell ya. Heck, someone made a whole video about it here on YouTube. It also helps that Smart Guy wasn't originally made by Disney, but was picked up from the WB. Rather than do a whole explains video on a specific episode, the editor and I thought it'd be fun to quickly cover our top 5 favorite episodes from all 3 seasons of Smart Guy, so that you might give them a shot yourself. As of now, the show is available on Disney+, among other streaming services and, other means of watching it. So let's take a trip back to the past, shall we? Welcome back to the Pride, folks, and to another installment of Raziya Explains. Number 5. The Code. Only the second episode, and we're off to a good start. After snitching out Mo for being caught with one of his cigarettes, TJ is informed on the code. No one rats anyone else out. Well, that's how it works on paper anyway. The real fun in the episode comes up when a rival school's basketball team vandalizes a mural of Piedmont High's team, and the boys then sneak into said rival school to cause some trouble of their own.
You had 2 jobs. Show up and bring rope.
Guys!
Well, excuse me for not knowing how much rope it takes for a little kid to break into a computer room.
Number 4. Soda Wars. We go from one of the first episodes to one of the last, oddly enough. The price goes up on a favorite soft drink of Piedmont students, so TJ decides to just whip up his own. All goes well until the Colonel Bubble Company catches wind of this overnight success. How well can TJ stand up to Big Soda Pop? Tune in and find out.
Okay, what are we gonna give away then?
Look, the typical Admiral TJ soda drinker is a teenager. So as teenagers, what do you guys like to do?
Well...
Besides that.
Number 3. Dumbstruck. Sometimes TJ's sheer intellect isn't all it's cracked up to be. It can be hard for him to fit in with his peers because of it. But an accidental smack to the head with a 2x4 changes things for a while, giving your child genius a concussion, and yet helping him fit in, and making him a little loopy. But as he gets his faculties back, how will TJ handle no longer being able to hang out with the boys on their level?
So, the swelling, is that the reason why he's been acting so...
Loopy?
If that's the medical term.
Well, as with any concussion, TJ might experience disorientation, forgetfulness.
Hey, Dad, I'm milking a cow!
Number 2. Trial and Error. Piedmont's chemistry student is kind of a dick. Because of this, it's easy for Mo to be given motive to destroy the chem lab. With the wide-eyed innocence of a child, you had to be there to get the joke. TJ is certain that Mo didn't do it. A mock trial to prove Mo's real innocence after his getting expelled from Piedmont ensues.
Isn't it possible Morris Tibbs could have dropped his playbook during 5th period while he was in his classroom getting an education?
I guess it's possible. Mo loses a lot of stuff.
I bet he does.
In fact, in the Lost and Found, we have a separate box just for him.
Thank you.
It's a big box. We gave it back to him once. He lost it.
Before we get to number 1 on the list, I'd like to include a couple honorable mentions. So let's mention them, yes? Strangers on the Net. A stranger danger episode for the modern age. Given the steep price of a computer game you'd looked into, Relatable, I'm sure. TJ and a friend found a certain someone in a chat room offering bootleg games. Unfortunately, you never can tell who's behind the other computer screen, especially in the early days of the internet.
Careful, Doctor. Careful. Well, that's obviously not how you take an alien's temperature. Hey, he's got 17 different places to put a thermometer. I took a shot.
That's why Mama. After it's revealed accidentally that Mo was adopted, he and the boys go on a quest to find his birth parents. Hijinks ensue. In the end, we the audience are given an important lesson on family. It's not always who you came from, but who cared for you instead.
That and more are leaving.
I can't. They're the exit strategy. There's no backup exit strategy. I have no exit strategy.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
So, are you finding everything?
Boomerang. Based on a movie of the same name, we learned that unwanted sexual advances aren't so great. We also learned that TJ sucks at woodshop, just like the editor did.
So what you doing? Oh, I'm looking at some of Victor's pictures. He wanted a friend's opinion.
Oh, you two are friends.
Yeah, but I thought you said it was impossible for a guy to be just friends with a girl. How about that, miss? All guys are dogs. Well, in Victor's case, I was wrong. He's different.
Oh my God, he's gay.
He is not gay.
And finally, number 1. TJ versus the Machine. In this case, a chess-playing computer system. In an effort to win new computers for Piedmont High, TJ is bested by said AI in the competition. Meanwhile, Marcus and Mo lose bets they'd placed on our smart guy, and pitch and rematch to try to get back what was lost. In the end, from the mouths of conniving teenagers, TJ may just find surprising wisdom on how to win round 2 against the machine.
Oh, Chessmeister, you still think a human can beat a machine?
You better believe it. If old John Henry could beat the steam drill, TJ can beat that chess computer.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Although after John Henry beat the steam drill, his heart exploded in his chest. He was dead before he hit the ground.
Don't try that hard.
And there we are. A few recommendations for a classic sitcom. Something short and sweet this time. I hope you enjoyed listening in, and give Smart Guy a shot if you haven't already. There's 3 seasons worth of episodes to discover, so maybe you'll find something fun that I didn't cover. Thanks for giving this one a look-see, folks. Later.